Mike Horbal, Newtown Township. First of all, thank you. I know I've been talking about asking the town to complete a comprehensive review since probably April or May of last year. So it's nice to see that come before this board. So I think that's very important for the future of Newtown and the growth of this town as it continues to develop. Overall, I'm very supportive of the comprehensive planning process. I think it's important. I see the value in it. Although I do have a couple questions and comments I'd like to just add to this. First off, just take a minute and think about where you were on August 1st, 1983. If you think back to that time, just to give some context, Ronald Reagan was in office and 6-month CDs were giving 9.5% interest. August 1st, 1983 was also the date that the JMZO was first adopted by Newtown Township, the borough, Wrightstown, and UpperMakefield. And since that time, it's had some changes and amendments along the way, and was updated through 2009. But there are some areas in the comprehensive plan that I think Newtown Township itself, and I don't know if it has to be done as part of this overall process, or if Newtown has to take this up on its own to consider its involvement in the overall JMZO, and also to what extent it wants to be involved, and does it want to change its current level of participation in that agreement, or maybe ask for some substantial changes to the overall plan. And to give you an example of a couple things, in a comprehensive plan, the number one principle, promote smart growth. It's the number one principle of the comprehensive plan right now. And in that, I'm going to quote this: the growth pattern is consistent with the goals and objectives of prior Jointure planning programs, which designated Newtown as the future growth area, with other land uses designated for Wrightstown and UpperMakefield. And the reason why I bring that point up is, I think you see a lot of commentary online lately with the developments in Newtown and the township and the shopping centers and the potential development on the bypass and all these other areas where residents of Newtown feel like we are under, I don't want to say attack, but we're under pressure for developmental growth. And residential developments are coming right behind there because people want to live in Newtown. It's a great town to live in. So I would just like the board to consider, especially that principle number one, to maybe, Newtown does not have to be the driver of growth going forward in this town. There should be some shared, some greater responsibility shared by Wrightstown and UpperMakefield for development, especially as it relates to commercial type of development going forward.